And good evening, or actually good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it is. Welcome into the Raider Network coverage of Jackson Academy Lady Raider basketball in the Lamar School Christmas Bash. It will only be one game today, as the Lady Raiders have found out, we found out on our way down here that the boys, unfortunately, Coach Brooks has COVID, and so does Coach Lassard. So, unfortunately, because of that, Coach Taylor all by himself, and so they decided just to shut the program down for the foreseeable Christmas break, and then everything will resume back on January the 4th as the Lady Raiders and Raiders will be back at home for MHEA, and that'll be on a Tuesday night or Monday night. It's January the 4th. At this point, I don't even know what day of the week that is, and it's okay. But what we do know is that we've got a game for you today, and a game tomorrow, and a game Wednesday. So one game each day. We'll have it for you right here on the Raider Network and on our radio affiliate, 102.5 FM, WTWZ, The Tradition. Big thanks to Mr. Terry Wood for manning the helm there, and we appreciate him as JA gets started in the Lamar School Christmas Bash as they take on Laurel Christian, the Lady Lions, who come in with a record of 0-7, Lady Raiders at 13-1, and a number 4 ranking in the Mississippi Gridiron, or Capital Preps, is what they've now renamed that now, the Capital Preps poll. And so Jackson Academy they were 3 and they dropped down to 4, and we'll go over that. Its Pillow is number 1 still. Number 2, I believe, I think it was Jackson Prep. Let me check real quick here. It was, Pillow, then Jackson Prep, then Leak Academy, and then JA, followed by Simpson. So those are the 5 in the MAIS rankings. Your starting 5, first for the Laurel Christian School Lady Lions. Number 1, Lauren Sullivan. Number 3, Graceland Carmichael. Number 10, Katie Freeman. Waiting for the next number here. Number 11, Reagan Hoop. And number 23, Emma Kennedy. So those are the 5 for the Lady Lions. They've got royal blue uniforms with white numerals and white accents on the shorts. For JA, it is number 3, Nene Ellis. Number 4, Demi Williamson. Number 12, McKenna Smith. Number 20, Emily Thompson, and number 21, Elena Roberts. So those are the starting 5 for each side. We're glad you're with us here on this. Oh, boy. Camera is already the clock. Yep. Keep coming. Tilt it up a little bit. Tilt it up. And we're doing this on the fly, folks. It's my daughter running camera. Oh, boy. Too much. That's good. We'll go with that. All right. So now we're good. It was a one-man show with my daughter running camera today. Tommy B, obviously back in the metro area, doing the work thing this week. So we're going to miss him this week, but we'll be back at the Raider Dome before too long on January the 4th. We'll be glad to be there for sure. That is the best we could do with our clock, by the way. There's a big glare on it, and this is a very tiny gymnasium. So it is, as they say, it is what it is, right? So here we go. Lady Raiders and Lady Lions, game 3 of the day. We'll get you some scores from previous action here in just a little bit as the Lady Lions lead the way and the visitors on the scoreboard as well. Jay will be the home team on this day as the first bucket goes for the Lady Lions from distance. Quickly back down the floor, Nene Ellis spins into the paint and got the runner to go. Good answer by J.A. Now Laurel Christian, another 3-ball. This one a little too strong, but an offensive rebound to the corner. Collected there by Graceland Carmichael. And then a turnover by Carmichael. 7:28 to go. Jackson Academy with a 3-2 deficit and with basketball possession. Good to see Emma Roberts back on the bench for JA, recovering from her knee surgery, as Nene collects and scores again in the paint. 2 more for JA. Now Carmichael brings it across. Collects the pass. Well, she lost the handle on it and taken away by Demi Williamson. McKenna Smith up the left wing, trying to press the issue. Down low again, trying to feed Nene quickly. They've gone to her both times, and this time it goes back out to Emily Thompson, takes a friendly bounce, but ricochets off and into the hands of the Lady Lions. Nearly turned over in the corner. 6:42 to play. Laurel Christian up the floor again. This is a breakneck speed here. for this basketball action. Offensive rebound once again. Now Emma Kennedy has it in her possession. Kennedy loses it into the hands of Smith, who fires it down the floor and knocked away. Freeman on the right wing, guarded by Roberts. Throws it right to the elbow. Lauren Sullivan tries to take Smith off the dribble, but cannot. They have to retreat back out. Now back inside and tipped away. Into the corner it goes to Reagan Hoop. Now 2 minutes gone by. Another 3-ball. This one is short. Another offensive rebound, and a travel call coming here on Reagan Hoop as she went to the ground with the rebound. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first period. JA with a 1-point advantage. 4-3. Emma Roberts. Now to Emily Thompson. Left wing swing. Back around the perimeter it goes for the Lady Raiders. An easy jumper by Roberts. No good. But a nice rebound and put back by Demi Williamson. And JA cashes in with another possession. 6-3. We don't know how good. There's a double dribble. We don't know how great the service is going to be here today. We hope it'll hold for you. That's the best we can do. So again, we just hope and pray that everything is good. The good news is we'll be uploading these to Raider Network on demand, so you can purchase a copy of that later, if you so choose, later tonight or tomorrow, probably. And maybe actually after the whole tournament's over. I don't know if we'll be able to get this uploaded or not with the speed we have. Top of the key triple, and no good by Roberts. Rebound by Nene. She is busy on the boards today. And then a rebound out of bounds off of a hustling Elena Roberts. Possession to the Lady Lions. There's a turnover. Yeah, can't be the first to touch it. Coming back into bounds. And the pressure by Elena Roberts forces a turnover. Again by Laurel Christian, their 6th such mistake today. Now Elena. To Demi. Now to Emily. Left wing, Smith for 3. Just off that back iron. Now up ahead it goes to Emma Kennedy. Kennedy avoids a travel, but then turns it over anyway, right into the hands of the waiting Emily Thompson. Emily into the paint, nice through the defense. No good on the lay-in attempt. And the rebound goes to JA out of bounds on the dead ball. 4:29 to play. First quarter action on a Monday, the week of Christmas. Hope everybody has got their purchased presents purchased and ready for some good food this week for sure. Good job by Nene Ellis following her miss, getting 2 more for JA. And that rebound will tick off of Elena Robertson out of bounds. So the rebound will stay with Laurel Christian. Jay looking for win number 14 out of 15 games so far this year. Their only loss was to Leake Academy by 10, and that was also a game in which they had 3 starters out of the contest. And now Nene goes the distance with the hoop and the harm. Nice job. See who the foul is on. It is the first foul of the game. And it is charged to number 3, Graceland Carmichael. Timeout on the floor. We will keep it right here and talk about these first. And you do have live stats, by the way, going right now, hopefully, anyway. I haven't actually checked to see if they're working. Got a couple of things going on my plate right now, but we'll see if that is good to go. It looks like it is on our end. On my end, no, looks like the internet's struggling. So hopefully we'll be able to launch those and get those back up for you too. But 4:06 to go in the first period. Jay is about to have an and-one opportunity here for Nene Ellis. And there were no subs. They only have 2 subs on the bench for Laurel Christian. And JA also has not yet had anyone remove the warm-up top other than the 5 that are on the floor. So now into the paint goes Thompson and Williamson, as Nene Ellis will look to add a free throw on the and one. Nene looking already for her 9th point out of the 11 JA has scored so far. And she gets it. Good start for Nene and J.A. Ellis, did she get a foul call there? Yep, think so. A little bit of contact there. And a good job of absorbing that contact there by Graceland Carmichael and popping right back up. It'll still be possession to Laurel Christian. Emily Thompson almost knocked it out of bounds. Or, excuse me, almost able to steal it, but knocks it out of bounds right in front of Lauren Sullivan. So possession stays with the Lady Lions. .358 to play. McKenna Smith standing her ground and forcing another Lady Lion turnover. That is the 9th now in the ball game for Laurel Christian. Earlier today, PCS girls lost to Union by a score of 42-31, and then the PCS boys beat Union 36-30. Those are the only 2 games that have been played thus far, and there's a whole slew of action later on this afternoon and evening. J boys were supposed to be up next against the Laurel Christian School Lions as McKenna Smith drains a 3. We have our first splashdown of the afternoon. And that ball will come right to our table and be another ball knocked out of bounds by J.A. 3:20 to go. Again, the clock is just an issue with the way there's nothing to attach our clock cam to, as Emily Thompson is going to pick up a foul on the attempted steal. 3:16 to go. We'll see if we can fix that clock at halftime. So now Demi Williamson will come out. In comes Emily Buchanan. And I have to tell Tommy she heard our remarks. She went back and watched the game and heard our remark about the car wash arms. She said she thought it was really funny. So she might have earned her own nickname. And car wash arms. I don't know. We may have to find a better one than that. She definitely knows how to shoot from distance. And the just absolutely no fear sophomore. Nice feed inside, extra pass to Nene. She just misses the lay-in, got her own miss, and so she will get a chance to go for 2 here. Foul is charged to 23. That's Emma Kennedy. As Nene will go to the line. She's 1 for 1 so far from the stripe. 4 of 7 from the floor now. And there's her first miss from the stripe. Here comes Natalie Thompson into the game. First appearance for Nat since exiting with an injury for a little while. Good to see her back on the floor. No, her dad couldn't be here today either. A little bit of work, I'm sure. And the rebound goes out of bounds to Laurel Christian. Stays 14-3. And the runner collected by Emily Thompson. Looks up the floor, sees McKenna Smith, and unable to hold on to the steal there was Katie Freeman. Good hustle there and a good anticipation moment there by Freeman to get over there in time. 2:35 to play in the first. Smith, Thompson, Buchanan, now to Thompson on the left elbow. Back out to Natalie, and they continue that ball movement. Do the Lady Raiders. Sets up McKenna for 3. It's the back iron, and then McKenna picks up a reach-in foul. So now Jay at 3 team fouls. Laurel Christian with 2. Possession arrow is in favor of JA. 2:15 to go in the first period. And there's a travel call as Carmichael couldn't quite get her feet set there. Gracie Coe will check in for JA. Out goes Nene. (14-3) your score. Jackson Academy with the advantage. And so nobody to throw it to. Buchanan fires a 3. Saved by McKenna Smith in the on the baseline nicely. Natalie fires back to Buchanan. Fakes, gives to Emily Thompson, who has a nice clean look at a layup and misses it. Folks, this is also a much shorter court than what most teams are used to playing on. It's I mean, the 19-foot three-point line and then the center circle are very, very close to each other. It's not a lot of room now. They'll also not wear you out as much because you're not running up and down the floor as long, say if you were at Mississippi College or somewhere else. And there's a ball knocked out of bounds by J.A. So there's a good and a bad. Not a lot of room to work, but don't get us fatigued in the line, the scheme of things. Jay with a double team in the backcourt, trying to get the steal, cannot. Up the floor comes Freeman, and a nice give, but I think Buchanan is going to pick up a foul. Question is, was it on the shot? I believe it was. 2 shots coming up here for Reagan Hoop. Minute and 37 seconds left. First free throw is short. Into the game for J.A. Ava Cooey and Miss Roberts. Addie, that is. You do have to specify since there are 4 Roberts on the team. 2 sets of each related. 2 sets of sisters. Rebound by Roberts on the missed free throw. 0 for 2 on the trip there for Laurel Christian. Their only points were from a three-pointer that started the scoring. Jay has scored the last 14. Cooey on the right wing feeds inside to Coe. Now baseline look to Roberts, who draws contact and will go to the line and shoot 2. Good extra pass there for J.A., feeding that ball inside. Foul charged on the Laurel Christian side of things. That is their 3rd team foul. J.A. has 4. And the first free throw is up and good by Addie Roberts. 1 more to go. J.A. now leads 15-3 here in the first period. Second free throw. Short and into the corner. Rebound goes to Carmichael. 1:15 to go. And that ball is thrown all the way to the baseline and out of bounds. And another Lady Lion turnover. That one by Emma Kennedy. 1:11 to play and counting now. Again, this is the only game today for those of you who are just tuning in. No boys action. All of their games have been canceled due to COVID issues. And they have been replaced by, in the tournament, they've been replaced by Northeast Lauderdale. Under a minute to play in the first. And another Lady Lion turnover. Clock at 40 seconds now for Cooey. Out there with Natalie Thompson, Gracie Coe, Emily Buchanan, and Addie Roberts. No subs yet on the Lady Lions side of things. While Jay has gone to the bench frequently. Already 5 different faces have seen action. Nice job by Addie Roberts, but she does throw the rebound away and into the hands of Graceland Carmichael. A rare steal for the Lady Lions, and then they give it back away. 16 seconds left in first period action here in Meridian at Lamar School Gymnasium. And a well-run tournament already for the fans here. They're emptying the gym after every single game. Nobody can stay and hang around and scout games or anything. And there's a nice finish underneath on a pass from Buchanan to Addie Roberts. And that will bring us to the end of 1 quarter of action here on the Raider Network. Jackson Academy 17 and Laurel Christian School 3.
It's the holidays. We thought maybe we'd go easy on the old wireless bull. But then we saw all the free smartphone offers. You know, the ones that don't tell you about the overpriced plans they're roping you into. That's bull. So we're bringing you all the latest devices with the best deals this side of the North Pole. No pricey plans required. The real spirit of the holidays is deals you can believe in. No bull. C-Spire. Black Friday starts now. For limited time, get our best 5G phone free with trade-in.
We are visionaries. We are healers. We are motivators. We are specialists. We are advocates. We are creators. We are entrepreneurs. We are JA alumni, and we're shaping the future.
Welcome back. It is a second quarter getting ready to start. Jay will send their starting 5 back out there. Lady Lions will respond likewise. And normally my good friend Tommy B would go over some stats with you right now, but you know, I can go do some quick ones here, I guess. 7 of 19, Jay from the floor, 37%. Laurel Christian School, 1 of 5, 20%. Jay, 1 of 6 from the three-point line. Laurel Christian, 1 for 2. Big number of those have been turnovers. Jay with only 3. They have forced 16 Lady Lion turnovers. Now, Demi Williamson from the left elbow. Jay goes down low for Nene. It's how they started the first quarter, and it's how this one starts as well. Jay now has reeled off 19 straight. And a nice take all the way to the basket by Graceland Carmichael. Showed no fear that time, just took it herself. Said, I got 19, I know how to stop that 19-point run. So there's the stoppage of the streak by JA. See if they can start another one here. Elena Roberts looks left wing to McKenna Smith. Now back to Demi. They run against this pressure defensively, and now a good job by Nene, but has to give it up in the paint to Emily Thompson. Her jumper no good. A rebound by Katie Freeman. Has a man ahead of her, but couldn't get it up there to her. And O'Sullivan will give it back out. And that 3 ball is collected by McKenna Smith from Freeman, and we have a travel violation on McKenna. 6:49 to play, first half action. Next action will be Northeast Lauderdale taking on Laurel Christian on the boys' side. And then at 3:30, girls' action, Northeast Lauderdale against Newton County Academy. At 4:45 here, St. Patrick and Newton County Academy. And then at 6 o'clock, Lamar School, the host, will host Silva Bay on the girls, and then at 7:15 on the boys' side. And that jumper goes up and over the backboard for JA to take possession. 6:35 to play in the first half. Lady Raiders 19, Lady Lions 5. And if you want to watch the action after we get done here on our feed, there is a Lamar School. There's a nice feed inside to Emily Thompson for 2. They've got their own YouTube channel. Go search for Lamar School, and you can watch the rest of today's action as well. It's just a static camera that's up in the corner, so you don't see quite everything, but it's good enough for those that want to watch the rest of today's action. There's no 11 on the floor. Oh, they called it on the visiting side. That would make more sense since they give the ball to JA. So each team now with 4 team fouls. JA leading 21-5 on the scoreboard. Demi Williamson lost the handle and then turns it over, trying to give it back out to McKenna Smith. And Elena Roberts says, I got it. And steals it and scores it. Now Nene Ellis trying to get in on the action, and a jump ball coming. Possession should be actually, I think, they didn't flip the arrow, nor did we. Yeah, so that was not flipped on the earlier side. So now they've got it, and nobody did. We didn't flip it. They didn't flip it. And now we're good. And near steal there by JA on the inbounds play. Up ahead is Hoop, and Hoop runs into Emily Thompson, but she did not get her feet set in time. And so that will be a 5th team foul against JA. That one on the shot. So Reagan Hoop will shoot 2. 5:41 to play. We apologize again for the clock issue. It is just tight quarters here. So we'll try to fix that coming up here at halftime. Hoop gets 1. She'll have 1 more. So if she gets the hoop and the harm, and her name is Hoop, I don't know. How does that work? 23-7. Lady Lions trying to get up to that double-digit number. Emily Thompson. They swing it around. There's a Nene 3. Looks good and is good. How about that? Nene showing her range. I see ya, Miss Ellis. That jumper is no good. Another rebound. Here comes Ellis, pushing it quickly up the floor. Now into the corner to McKenna Smith. Flirts with that base or sideline and then ran out of room. Now here comes Emily Buchanan in for JA. Off will go to Demi Williamson. McKenna Smith tries to draw the charge, and there's a nice block And then steal by Emily Buchanan. 5 minutes to go in the first half. JA all over the Lady Lions here of Laurel Christian School, 21-7. Here's another three ball from the right wing. This one from Elena Roberts. Just kicks off the back of the side of the backboard, and out of bounds it goes to the Lady Lions. Last night, or yesterday afternoon, I got the was able to find a little alert from my friends at Belmont women's basketball program. And our good friend, Miss Conley Chin, had herself a game yesterday, folks. She scored a career high and game high. She led all scorers with 21 points in their win over Auburn on the Plains in Auburn, Alabama. How about that? That was a fantastic ball game. If you didn't get to see it, you can go on that ESPN app, I'm sure, and watch it. A clean steal by Elena Roberts and a score on the other end. Boy, she is playing some good basketball. And there's, Nene Ellis looked like she'd gotten a steal, but instead it is her second personal. 4:10 to play. So anyway, Conley scores 21 for the Lady Bruins, and it was just very, very impressive. Got to actually speak with her and tell her how proud we were of her, of course, and the way she represents Jackson Academy. There's a nice feed ahead. And Jay now up 30-7. But just a phenomenal young lady who was an amazing athlete at Jackson Academy and now doing some amazing things at Division I level for Belmont in her third year in the program. Feet set for three, look good, but just comes up short for Carmichael. Buchanan fires ahead, and there's Elena Roberts with another easy lay-in. Coast to coast for JA on that one. 3.5 to play. And the rate this game is already going, neither trip here nor back home will be longer, will both be longer than the actual game in time. Crazy. Jay really flexing their muscle here early. Smith in the corner for three. Too strong. Rebound collected by Emma Kennedy. She runs it up the far sideline, and a nice job defensively by the long arm of the law, and Emily Buchanan to knock it out of bounds. And now we have multiple subs for JA. It'll be a clean sweep of subs, it looks like. So Natalie Thompson, Ava Cooey, Emily Buchanan, Gracie Coe, and Addie Roberts are now the five on the floor for Jackson Academy. Thompson with a steal. Ava Cooey throws it across to Emily Buchanan. She takes it baseline. A little soft jumper. Good. 34-7 in favor of the Lady Raiders. Looking to pick up an impressive start to this season. There's a steal by Addie Roberts. And Addie goes coast to coast, just misses the lay-in. Cooey can't finish the putback either. And the Lady Lions dodge disaster there. Nearly giving up another easy bucket for JA. JA shooting 44% from the floor now. There's another turnover for the Lady Raiders and then stolen back. Now Addie Roberts gives it back up to Emily Buchanan for three. Good. Another splashdown. A near turnover right at midcourt, but just avoiding the line there was Carmichael. Addie Roberts trying to avoid a foul there. And Natalie Thompson got run over by Reagan Hoop, I believe. Let's see, that'll be, I believe, her second personal. 15 foul. 1:50 to go. Feed inside and a turnover. On a tough pass there from Buchanan and intended for Roberts. There's a nice finish by Katie Freeman, coast to coast. It's been how they've gotten the bulk of their baskets or in transition. Good rebound followed by Emily Buchanan, but taken away by Katie Freeman. And then I think she lost it out of bounds. So 1:20 to play. Oh, Natalie Thompson was about to throw it over to Emily Buchanan, who had left where she was throwing it to, and she was able to hold on to that one somehow. 1:10 to play in the first half. That one goes through the hands of Roberts. Jay, the home team on the scoreboard here in this ball game. And I believe will be the home team tomorrow as well, as long as they stay on the winner's side, which it appears they will, based on first half assumptions. Buchanan with a lot of contact there. Then try to steal it back, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be possession to Laurel Christian School. Driving his hoop and knocked away. A block by Buchanan. It's another something we're going to have to keep a close track on, as Addie Roberts got caught in a really tough place and missed the jumper there. Hit the underside of the rim there going up with it, and there's a foul on Thompson. Nope, correction. Before the foul, it was a travel call. Clock at 12 seconds. Buchanan back to Thompson. Down low, kick ball. 5 seconds left. Jay will maintain basketball possession with a 37-9 advantage. Buchanan, entry pass, and rejected. And then J.A. will get one more look, but it will not go, and that is how we will end the first half. Jackson Academy with a 37-9 dominant performance here in the first half. Back with continuing coverage right after this here on the Raider Network.
Bull. Wireless is all bull. The other guys talk about low price plans, but don't tell you got to get 4 lines. Do you have 4 heads? Then you don't need 4 phones. Here's the new C-Spire Real Deal plan. Each and every line is 10 gigs, $45 with AutoPay. Yeah, AutoPay could have gone in the fine print, but this is no bull. The real deal. C-Spire.
As a division of Ewing and Ray Foundation Services, Polyup of Mississippi is in the business of helping customers lift settling driveways, sidewalks, curbs, and gutters. Specializing in both residential and commercial, we are here to help you remove those eyesores, drainage problems, and trip hazards. Our Polyup process will repair and lift your concrete sidewalks or driveway to a safe condition for typically half the price of replacement and with no loss of use. Contact us today by visiting our website or giving us a call. We lift concrete with foam.
Every one of us is an inspiration to someone. For it is true, it is not what we take, but what we leave behind. So always remember, someone is looking up to you.
When words alone are not enough, give the gift that shows how much you really care. A diamond from Albritton's. At Albritton's, every diamond is inspected by our gemologist for its color, cut, and clarity. So regardless if you choose a round, oval, or cushion-cut stone, you will always get the best diamond value at Albritton's. Engagements, anniversaries, or just because. Mississippi's foremost diamond merchant since 1920 is All Britain's, your diamond store.
All Britain's Jewelers.
With the My Trustmark mobile app, no matter where you happen to find yourself, there's a world of opportunity. Check your balances from a friend's house. Deposit checks with a smartphone or tablet from the back porch. Or send payments with email or text during a family get-together. Live your life more freely. Make My Trustmark your Trustmark. Get started at trustmark.com.
At Merit Health Medical Group, our mission is to provide high-quality health care in a convenient hometown location. Our team of primary and specialty care providers is here to take care of your family's immediate medical needs. With over 30 clinics and numerous specialties in central Mississippi, we're here to help you live a happier, healthier life. Merit Health Medical Group. Good health is just around the corner.
Beautiful, spacious skies, purple mountains, and amber waves. For more than 70 years, Shelter Insurance has protected families as they've lived, laughed, and loved all of life's beauty. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
For auto, home, life, or business insurance, contact the Meeks Agency.
Welcome back to our halftime coverage, and we have to do some live editing here because I was trying to fix the camera. I got that fixed, but now we got to, shrink that sucker down a little bit. And again, it's going to be what it is, folks, just because of where we are in this day and age of. Can we blame this on COVID? I mean, sure, can't we? Can they blame the clock issues on that? Oh, my word. See, it just moves on its own. I don't know why it does this. And it only does it here, I think, if memory serves me right. So, anyway, halftime, it is Jackson Academy with a 37-9 advantage on the Lady Lions of Laurel Christian School. We're glad you're with us here on a Monday. And we'll be back tomorrow with continuing coverage as the Lady Raiders will be back in action tomorrow. It looks as of right now, it'll be at 3:30, and their opponent. Hang on one second. We're trying to fix this here on the old scoreboard side of things. So when it gets under a minute, by the way, folks, it's going to be really hard to see. Just giving you a heads up on that. And it keeps moving. I guess it's because she's moving. That's what it is. Okay. So there's nowhere to attach it to make it be stationary. It's going to be what it is. All right. Let me go over the bracket for you. So next game up for JA tomorrow at 3:30, and they will play the winner of, let me find it here on the 3:30 bracket, game 3 winner. So they'll play the winner of the next game at 3:30, Northeast Lauderdale and Newton County Academy. Should they win that game at 3:30 tomorrow, they will then play at 6 o'clock, and they will play the winner of either Lamar School Silva Bay winner against the Union PCS winner. So who knows at this one. So is Union. Union was the winner in that first game. That we do know. So all we know is what we can do. But I do have to say this. I did finally get my text thing open here, too. This coverage is not great here. And phenomenal information has just been shared with me that the white chocolate popcorn is ready to go, and I'm very excited. And if you know who that's from, then I'm not giving out secrets here. But if you know, you know, folks. And buddy, I know. And I also ordered a very large bag of gummy bears, by the way, and Albanese gummy bears. They are. I had to hide them from my children, so make sure that they didn't steal them from me. So it is third quarter action about to get started here as we are live in Meridian. And, again, if you're just joining us, only one game today for JA. The boys team will not be appearing in the tournament this year as they have been stricken with COVID issues. So thoughts and prayers with those that are dealing with that. And January 4th will be the next game. And we hope to have that for you, of course, right here on the Raider Network. Starting off the third quarter will be the starting five for JA and the starting five for Laurel Christian. The possession will belong to Laurel Christian, and they will move left to right on your screen and, of course, your radio dial. And a quick tie-up turns the ball over. McKenna Smith with a steal for JA. And they get the possession arrow right back. 37-9 your score. JA looking to start off the third quarter like they did the second quarter. You know, the first quarter, the first points were by Laurel Christian at 3. And then 19 straight were scored by JA after that. This has definitely been a dominant performance by JA, both offensively and defensively. McKenna Smith to Emily Thompson, continuing to look for that patient opportunity as Demi runs out of room. And then an extra pass from Elena. Wasn't ready there for a moment, but Emily Thompson recovered nicely. McKenna Smith thought about the 3, passed up on it, and almost turned it over. Then runs into traffic. Demi Williamson misses the lay-in, and then the rebound goes out of bounds to Laurel Christian School. So a little bit of a sloppy possession there by JA coming out of the locker room. We'll see what they have to offer here. Definitely get some girls some action here today as another turnover is charged to Laurel Christian School, and a timeout on the floor by Coach Jan Sojourner, which we'll take with her as well here on the Raider Network.
With the My Trustmark mobile app, no matter where you happen to find yourself, there's a world of opportunity. Check your balances from a friend's house. Deposit checks with a smartphone or tablet from the back porch. Or send payments with email or text during a family get-together. Live your life more freely. Make My Trustmark your Trustmark. Get started at trustmark.com.
Welcome back to continuing coverage here of Jackson Academy Lady Raider basketball. After the timeout, JA goes with the same 5. Just wanted to kind of reset things. Now they're ready to go. As Elena Roberts, Emily Thompson, Demi Williamson, Nene Ellis, and McKenna Smith return to the floor for Coach Jan Sojourner, looking for their 15th win on the season. See if they can go a little bit better, as there's a nice feed inside. And a finish by Nene Ellis. The lead is now 30 for Jackson Academy. 6:35 to go in the contest. A great heads-up play on the baseline by Katie Freeman, who was running out of room, threw it off of the number, basically, of Elena Roberts, right on her chest, and then it deflected out of bounds, and so they kept possession. Right at the 90-second expired mark here. Driving again and looking for the reverse jumper, but missing it is Freeman. Rebound by Elena Roberts, and then she lost it out of bounds. A rare JA turnover. Only their 9th of the game so far. Step back 3, got it. Did Reagan Hoop. Nice jumper. And in fact, that is all of their buckets have been 3s, right? Or no? Sorry, 2 of their 4, I'm sorry. There we go, and 2 free throws. I was thinking that, but yeah, that was the first made 3 since the first quarter. There's a turnover by JA. And a steal by Carmichael. Carmichael has it knocked away at the last moment. It'll still stay Laurel Christian basketball. 5:55 to go in the third. Again, great job by, oh boy, Elena took a tumble. Nice save by McKenna Smith on the wing there. There's a little jumper there by Reagan Hoop, and the putback by Carmichael was missed. And now 5 faces again, getting set to check back in as JA's starters will hit the deck for the last time, or hit the bench, I should say, for the last time. See who the foul is on. It is on Reagan Hoop, her 3rd. Nene will shoot 2. After the first, they'll send in 4 subs and then wait for a make by Nene. Misses the first, though. Here come 4 of the 5 subs. Now one more free throw for Nene. Made her first and has missed her last 3 and make that 4. So Roberts will have to wait just a moment longer before she can check in. Nene sidesteps a screen, and then a little runner won't go again. Nene with a rebound. And then she turns, well, I guess she didn't have possession as she went to the ground with it, and there's a bucket from distance again by Emily Buchanan. The left-handed archer with 8 now. Showing her range from deep. 5:03 to go in the third. Trying to respond. It was just a 2, they said. And the rebound goes out of bounds to JA. Here comes Addie Roberts in for Nene, who will exit with a game-high 16 points on 7 of 10 shooting. 5 boards as well for Nene. She was really, really active early on. Yeah, and you could tell that was the game plan, was to get her active in this game. And it continues on the inside activity with a lay-in by Addie Roberts on a nice look from Emily Buchanan. In the corner is Hoop, guarded by Buchanan. Throws it up top to Sullivan, who can't quite corral it, but knocked out of bounds, they say, by Addie Roberts. At the 4:31 mark. Freeman back to Kennedy. Now left wing it goes to Carmichael. Almost not ready for that was Freeman. She gives it up. And a nice long jumper is going to go out of bounds to the ladies in royal blue. 44-12, Jay with the lead. Carmichael got the jumper. Just a 2. Natalie Thompson looking right wing and throwing in the corner instead to Buchanan. And halfway gone in the third quarter, halfway to go. I'm Brian Eubank, flying solo here today in Meridian, Mississippi in the Lamar School Christmas Bash. And a nice feed inside to Gracie Coe. She draws contact, hoop in the harm. Assist goes to Emily Buchanan. Foul is charged to Reagan Hoop, who will sit for Emma Risher as Gracie Coe goes for the and 1, and it rattles out on her. Good strong rebound by Addie Roberts, and Jay keeps it alive. Down low for Buchanan, just a touch too strong. Another rebound for Roberts. Jay keeps it, continued possession and extra chances. Out it goes to Natalie, and they'll reset. Good possession here by J.A., getting all these extra looks. 24-20 rebound difference. There's a 3-ball again from Emily Buchanan. The sharpshooter makes it a 35-point difference now, which means if, I'm assuming it is, that we're in an MAIS school, that is going to be a running clock here, and there's a change of the feet there and a turnover by the Lady Lions. Number 30 on the day. Clock at 3 minutes now left in third quarter action. JA 49 and Laurel Christian School 14. We got ourselves a football score. Another 3. Buchanan, a little heat check. It wouldn't go her way. And the rebound will be collected by Lauren Sullivan, and then a foul by Emily Buchanan. First team foul of the second half for JA. Emma Risher throws into the paint and throws it away. No, correction. Carmichael did get it back. And then on a rebound putback after a nice block out front by Gracie Coe. A foul by Addie Roberts will be her second. Excuse me, they gave that to, her first rather. Looked up and they had 2 on the board, but it was not the case. First free throw is no good. Eubank and Lainey Roberts check in for Buchanan and Natalie Thompson. Also on the visiting side, in comes Jalen Holyfield for Lauren Sullivan. One more free throw to go for Emma Risher. It is up and over the backboard. Eubank controls left wing to Roberts. The sisters on the left wing of Laney and Addie. Now on that right elbow was Coe, had the ball knocked out of her hands. Down low again to Addie. She spins toward the basket, but gets shut down. Has to throw it all the way back up top between the rings to Eubank. And now back down low again. A good catch by Roberts. She throws it back into the middle. Coe fires it from about 6 feet out. No good. Under a minute to play. Coe the rebound after the miss lay-in by Carmichael. Now Cooey on the right wing, leaves it for Eubank. Now to Coe. Left wing further to Roberts. Roberts will fire the long three. And just come up short. 40 seconds to play in the third. Katie Freeman hands it off to Risher. Nice feed back. And an offensive rebound, a rare one here for the Lady Lions. And then there's Laney Roberts with a defensive rebound for JA. And then a turnover. 19 seconds to go and rolling. JA 49. And official doesn't know the ball is coming his way, so they'll get it rolling here. 10 seconds to play. 8 seconds and counting now as the Lady Lions got to get a shot here quick. It'll be a three, and it will be short, and that is the end of the third quarter. Jackson Academy, no doubt right now, leading Laurel Christian School 49-14.
As a division of Ewing and Ray Foundation Services, Poly-Up of Mississippi is in the business of helping customers lift settling driveways, sidewalks, curbs, and gutters. Specializing in both residential and commercial, we are here to help you remove those eyesores, drainage problems, and trip hazards. Our Poly-Up process will repair and lift your concrete sidewalks or driveway to a safe condition for typically half the price of replacement and with no loss of use. Contact us today by visiting our website or giving us a call. We lift concrete with foam.
Dean & Dean Associates Architects. In 2019, the firm proudly celebrated its 70th anniversary with an impressive history of designing award-winning buildings in 31 states across the U.S. Here at home, they are excited about the recent completion of projects such as the Horn Building, Mississippi Premier Plastics, Priority One Bank, Renaissance Phase 2, and they look forward to the soon-to-be-completed Ridgeland City Hall. For leading-edge design and personalized services on your next building project, call Dean & Dean Associates Architects, proud supporters of JA Athletics.
We go to the fourth and final quarter. Jackson Academy will send the following here in just a moment. We'll get this set. Eight minutes and rolling now. That is the final frame here as Jackson Academy will start the quarter with Lila Eubank, Mary Peyton Barnett, Anna Lauren Parker, Emily Buchanan, and Addie Roberts, the sophomores, the Super Softs, all on the floor at one time. No, not Emily Buchanan. I wrote the wrong number down. Jordan Birschler. My apologies. I looked down at my roster instead of looking on the court, which would have been a lot easier. Freeman makes the first free throw. And the second. They gave the foul to Eubank, it appears, earlier. So 7:05 to go. Ball deflected and corralled by Barnett. Now over to Parker. In the middle of the floor, it's Roberts clearing it out for a three ball. There's Mary Peyton Barnett, just off target. And then a nice strong rebound by Roberts. And she gets tied up going to the ground. Jay will have possession of the basketball. .6:30 to go. Corner three ball by Eubank is just a touch short. Laney Roberts is all over the rebounds right now. Now Barnett throws one down low for Birschler. Back out to Barnett. Now Eubank, top of the key. A three ball from there. Got it. Splash down. a turnover. Here comes Avery Brooks in for Mary Peyton Barnett. 5:50 to go in regulation. Eubank lobs one down for Parker. Looking inside, feeds Birchler. Back out it goes, another Eubank triple. This one rattles out, and rebound knocked around, collected by Eubank. Here's Birchler now underneath, getting it taken away. Oh, she gets it right back. Nice job. And the jump ball possession will go over to the Lady Lions. 5:15 to go in the fourth and final quarter. Lady Raiders out in front here, 52-16 over the Lady Lions of Laurel Christian School. Lainey Roberts really showing her wares here in this second half. Eubank feels the pressure, gives it up now to Roberts. Down to the left wing, and Brooks controls. Back to Eubank, 4:53 to go now. Left in the fourth and final quarter, Jay 52, Laurel Christian School 16. Jay trying to pick up a 14-1 record here in this one. And there's a turnover by J.A. and a steal by Emma Kennedy. Oh, good look down low and a great finish by Reagan Hoop on a pass from Katie Freeman. Eubank on the right wing will give to Parker. Back to Eubank. 4:21 to go. Barnett back to the scorer's table. Lala fires a three, and the putback by Birchler is good. 4:08 to go. Lauren Sullivan controlling. Great job by Brooks defensively. Tied up her player, and now a foul will be charged to J.A. And I believe he said Roberts, 34. First free throw by Reagan Hoop will be with about 3:35 to go and just off target. Here comes Mary Peyton Barnett. That will go and Lauren Parker. Second free throw coming up now for Hoop. Free throw number 2 is good. Smooth. Clock now under 3:15 remaining in the ball game. Eubank calls out a different play. Now starts the left wing, and it's Barnett for 3. Just a touch on the right side, a little strong, and it'll be out of bounds over to Laurel Christian School. We are not sure, by the way, if Laurel Christian School, we asked them what their record was. Online it says 0-4, and we know they've played a few more games because their boys have also played that a few more games than that. So we asked them, and they did not know for sure what their record was. And so we went with, it was 0-4 online, and so we added the other 3 games that they had played and just assumed 0-7. So if we're wrong on that, we apologize. We just, we weren't sure, and they didn't know. So there we go. Birchler looking on the right wing for Barnett. Back to Eubank. She says, if you won't shoot it, I will. She gets that honest. And Brooks gets a foul on a shove. From behind, it'll be the team's 5th and Brooks' 1st with 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Nice little block by Lainey Roberts. Telling you what, folks, she has really played a good game. .135 to go. Holyfield gives it up, and a long 2 by Hoop is on the way and no good. Good feet ahead to Barnett from Roberts. Slows up the pace and just misses the lay-in. There's another rebound by Birchler. And for the 4th time on that trip, it finally goes for Jordan, and it's a 56-19 advantage for J.A. Birchler, 4 points, 3 rebounds now. Freeman guarded by Eubank closely, and with 1 minute to go, a steal by Brooks. Brooks gets shut down on the right wing, leaves it back out for Eubank with 50 seconds left. Back to Brooks. Her long two. Comes up just short. Rebound control by Carmichael. Carmichael, the runner, got it. Boy, she loves transition basketball. She is fun to watch with the ball in her hands. And on the move, we should add. 30 seconds left. A corner look. Back up to Brooks. Now to Barnett. Looking for someone to get open here. Entry pass to Birchler. Great feed to Laney. And she just misses the lay-in. 15 seconds left. Laney trying to take that ball back away. 10 seconds left. In the right corner. Now into the paint. Another Laney Roberts rebound. Eubank will walk it up, and she'll call that a pass. And at the end of this one, Jackson Academy finishes it off nicely with a final of 56-21 here on the Raider Network. We'll take a quick timeout, come back and wrap it up here in Meridian. Stay with us.
So you've injured your shoulder or your knee? And of course you want the best care and the best doctor available. The doctor on the left treats shoulders and knees and ankles and hands, while the Mississippi sports medicine doctor on the right specializes in one body area and one area only, treating thousands of patients a year. Trust your medical care to one of our true specialists. Mississippi Sports Medicine. We specialize for you.
We're all spending more time at home than ever before, which means air conditioning and plumbing are more important than ever before. We know that plumbing and air conditioning aren't luxuries, but essential to maintaining a healthy and reliable home. So if something were to go wrong, who can you trust? At Environment Masters, we're taking extra precautions to make sure you're safe and our team is safe during these challenging times.
Welcome back to our final score, 56-21. A couple of final numbers individually. Nene Ellis, 16 points and 5 rebounds on 7 of 10 shooting. Emily Buchanan, 11 points and 3 rebounds, along with 4 big assists. How about Elena Roberts, 6 points and 7 assists tonight. Emily Thompson had 4. McKenna Smith had 3. Demi Williamson had 2. Jordan Birchler had 4. Lila Eubank had 3. And Addie Roberts had 5. Those were the point scorers for this ball game. So there you go on that. Meanwhile, for the Laurel Christian Lady Lions, Graceland Carmichael, had 9 points. It was 8 for Reagan Hoop and 4 for Katie Freeman. Those were their 21 points. JA shot 36% from the floor, out-rebounded their opponent, the Lady Lions, 37-29. And of the 24 made field goals, 18 had assists tied to them. Jay also had 16 steals of the 32 turnovers they forced against Laurel Christian. So a good effort today for JA as they improve their mark to 14-1 on the season. And we'll play again tomorrow afternoon at 3:30. That 3:30 matchup will be against the winner of the 3:30 game today, Northeast Lauderdale and Newton County Academy. You can watch all that action at Lamar School's live stream. Just do a Google search for Lamar School live stream, and you will find a YouTube channel for that, and you can find that link. And so if that's what you want to go with, you can do that for the rest of the day. And that'll do it for us here from the Lamar School Gymnasium. We appreciate you watching. And big thanks to our good friend Terry Wood back in the studio for manning the helm on the radio side at 102.5 FM. Big thanks to my daughter Gracie Eubank for helping bring equipment in because I can't lift anything over 10 pounds for another week or two. And also for running camera today. And then for my wife taking pictures as I think she was the only one here taking pics today because everybody else wasn't here. So she got nervous. She said, I'm the only one taking pictures today. So she did a great job, I think, as far as I've been told. She takes great pictures, right? So, again, big thanks to Lamar and their administration for their hospitality as always. And we'll look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow afternoon, approximately a 3:30 start, as Jay will continue in the Lamar School Christmas Bash And it'll be tomorrow at 3:30. If they win that game, they'll play at 6. By the way, if they lose that game tomorrow at 3:30, they will play at 1 o'clock again. So either 3:30 tomorrow is guaranteed, and then on Wednesday, either 1 or 6 p.m. Those are their 2 possible game times, as they are guaranteed 3 games here this week. So for Coach Jan Sojourner and my good friend Tommy B, who couldn't be with us today or this week because of work, we appreciate you watching and listening here on the Raider Network. So long from Meridian.